The Detroit Pistons are coming in at number 7 here in the draft. They did a huge offseason swap, Drummond for Blake Griffin, building a team around him. They have Derrick Rose on a 2-year contract. Brandon Knight's a good player for them. The question is, how do they take Detroit into the next level? Right now, they're really struggling. They did not have a good season last year. So I think from my perspective, when I look at what they need as a team, I'm thinking, look, you need a shooter. You have D Rose, you have Brandon Knight, you got point guard play, you got Blake Griffin, who's one of the best bigs. I think that you just need someone who can come in, help you win now. And the best place to go is shooters. So I'm looking at a guy like Marcus Howard from Marquette. I know he's small, but he put together a great resume in college. I think that's where you go. What do you think, Hurt?
They need playmaking too. They've got, again, Blake Griffin doesn't really create his own shot. Like you're going to need some guys who can help on that. Derrick Rose can't off the bench, but that's why I think they might look at someone like Killian Hayes out of France, or somebody, or Tyrese Halliburton if he fell that far. Somebody who's a setup guy, somebody who's Killian Hayes has played 72 games at the French #1 league as a point guard playing pick and roll basketball. He can walk in and run that, maybe not at an elite level, but he can run it at an NBA level from day one. And there's something to that. I think that they've got to look for that, but they need talent, and they've got to decide where they're going long term. I mean, they can make a push this year, but Blake Griffin's not getting younger. Are they going to do that, or are they going to start thinking about turning the corner and rebuilding? I don't know what direction they're going to go in Detroit right now, but they're kind of at a crossroads. They've either kind of got to go all in on this, or they've got to start rebuilding.
Yeah, with all of those midseason trades too, it looks like the team's trying to figure out what the identity of the team is in Detroit. So we'll see what they end up doing, whether they go for a point guard or a shooter. Only time will tell.
They've got to re-sign Christian Wood this summer. That's a big one. He broke out after Drummond was gone. I love him, but that's a core piece you can start with, but you got to get players around him too.